All right, I think we're about good here. Yep. All right. Let's see if we can try and finish this today. I don't think the likelihood is high, but hell with it, right? Ugh. Hey, Mike, how's it going? Do you have a? I mean, it would be a shield, but oh, you don't have one for some reason. Hey, let me fix that. There we go. That's not right. Okay, let's see here. You know, probably an 03 is better. Hey, Monty, how's it going? That is way too close together. The gargoyles will never stop. That looks okay. Let's get a little bit more in there as well. That should be a bit. There we go. We're all set now. Okay, now I think I want. Okay, we want some billowing here, even though I don't know that billowing really works with this. Those are pretty wide. That's okay. Hey, James, how's it going? Thanks, man. Let's fake that one a little bit. It's funny, we set up the shields like a while back, and I don't think I've really looked at it since. So it does need to be reassessed every once in a while, I guess. Okay, I don't know about these folds at all. These don't really look like much of anything. Maybe the 03 is better, or the 08 rather. We're guessing how this looks so far. I think it looks all right. Yeah. A parallel ruler. I'm not familiar with a parallel ruler. What is a ruler? What does that look like? It just looks like another ruler. Oh, it's because they're just giving me ruler options. Drawing parallel ruler. Okay. I don't understand how that works. Where it rolls. Okay. One of these days I'll figure that one out. It's not expensive or anything, so yeah, sure. We'll throw that in the cart for some time. And hey, Kaz, how's it going? Yeah, there's an easier way to do speed lines. I think that might be a good idea. I think I think I've got it more in my head as metal texture, something along those lines. The feathers in the helmet. Honestly, I hadn't thought about it that much. It was just like, okay, that's something we're going to have to render at some point. I wasn't too worried about how it was going to look. It looks, I mean, you got the shield now. The links should work. Is that Amazon? See, that's the problem, is that you're giving me Amazon.com. Those aren't particularly useful for me. We got to use Amazon.ca, which has different availability and different shipping and stuff. So, okay, I got one set aside. I think it's probably pretty similar to that one. See what that looked like again? Oh no, that looks completely different. I'm wrong. This one has some kind of slot, like a roller on it. That one looks right and has no availability. No availability. Oh man, there are not very many options. Oh, there we go. Holy fuck, that's 40. That's the one. That's $40 apparently. What was it on yours? 18 Canadian. That's not helpful. Can I? It looks like it should still work. Maybe we'll throw that in regardless. Let's see what happens. Now we need to have these guys at least going on the same line. And that's not necessarily parallel. Like, they don't have to match up or anything, but... They probably will, because I'm using the same method, but... Until I get here, anyway. No, a little more than that. Okay, I mean, it looks like it's carrying over anyway. Hey, Robo. Hey, Roland. Hey, Michael. I guess I should differentiate between Mike and Michael. BC's always on fire in the summer. That's nothing new. Usually in the north, though. We're in the south. Yeah, I don't know. This doesn't look like much of anything. And that was what I was looking for, not the other hatches. It's a little bit better. The only area in the south that's consistently on fire in BC is around Kelowna, I think. Which is pretty far from me. How's it looking right now? Oh, shit, it's all in the south right now. Yeah, Kamloops and Kelowna. Oh, mostly Kamloops. There's some pretty heavy-duty ones going on right now. Okay, those are reasonably far from me. That didn't work out as well as I wanted it to. Where? There's the whiteout. There we go. Yeah, I mean, they're used to it at least. I don't know how good that is, but this is an annual event. It's fire season. We were doing pretty good at the beginning of the summer. We were actually one of the less fiery provinces at the time. Ontario actually took our spot for a while. It was great. And then it seems like we were just like willing to lend it to them for a bit. I got to get this a little lower. So I think we're going to render these more like real feathers. That makes more sense to me. So putting the lie to what I said earlier. Or just like plastic moldings, maybe. Something along those lines. It's okay, Robo. That accent doesn't exist in the first place. It's not something that really needs to be eradicated. I'm sure it's at the expense of everybody else, yeah. And I mean, that's how it goes sometimes. The smoke does not respect the borders. We caught all sorts of smoke from California a little while back, a few years back. And I would say, like, you know, nobody said anything back then, but that would be a complete lie. Everybody bitched constantly. Yeah, no, they are. They're all expensive in Canada. That's how Canada works. I mean, it's in Canadian funds too, probably. Well, maybe. I don't know if it's showing the in U.S. funds. Could be because you're just calculating shipping or something. I don't know. Because of course, I mean, like, you know, some stuff I order does come from the States, but if it's not coming from an Amazon warehouse directly, I feel like they got to go to an outside shipping source, and that always gets cranked way up. I don't know how it works. I'm making this shit up, really. Put some random ticks in here for something so we don't have a blank space. I think that works. Makes it look a little bit more hefty somehow. I love those random ticks. I call them the Art Adams ticks. They're not that. I mean, if I looked at an Art Adams thing, I would probably get a much clearer idea of how I should do that. But I don't have anything at hand right now, so I guess we're not doing that. All right, Monty. Appreciate you checking in anyway. Well, like all of Europe had crazy heat wave shit going on, right? I hope that's mostly over. Because, like, you know, they don't have AC, right? For the most part. So they're getting, like, I guess, you know, in Fahrenheit, it'd be like 100-degree weather. And they've got no way to deal with it other than just, like, get a drink and hope it goes away. It doesn't seem to be not working anyway. The little flex all over. It is kind of adding a little bit of something. It makes him look a bit more like he's carved out of concrete. That's not the worst thing. Yeah, that's an old Will Sportasio-ism. Art style is when you draw something wrong. It's mistakes that are repeated consistently. That was from the Art of Homage book. I remember that. I remember seeing that when I was a kid and being... I don't think it stuck that well, but I did remember the quote anyway. It just didn't, like, you know, register as, like, oh, like, you know, the lesson it probably should be, really. Yeah, I think Eddie attributed that correctly as well to Will Sportasio, if I remember. How did I decide to do this last time? With metal, apparently. Similar be that your style is a collection of your quirks and shortcomings. Yeah, no, for sure. Trying to do a little bit of Will's reflections here. I'm not sure if that's quite right. I don't think it is. That's okay, though. The crash out clip, who did? I take it we're talking about Liefeld. That sounds intriguing. I think this is way too thick of a black line, but I do like a thick black line too. Honestly, when I see Liefeld come up, like if I'm like scrolling through Instagram or YouTube or whatever, I keep scrolling because it's like I can't hear his voice. I can't do it. I do like the Kirby squiggles, and like the John Buscema, kind of the same thing, kind of adapted that. You know, he took a lot from Kirby. Let's get a little bit there. Hey, John, how's it going? I think we can just make this a little bit Kirby-ish with just a little bit of brush. No sharp edges on this brush. And we know that. There we go. There's your Kirby squiggle. I can do one at least. Let's do a little bit. And of course, you know, Walt is a huge Kirby devotee, right? So a lot of the stuff he does is taken from Kirby anyway. Not sure if this is the way to do this, but fuck it. I don't think it's the worst idea. Let's clean up this stuff a little bit. Oh no, now I can't tell what's a racer noodle and what's just a little fleck I put there with a Pigma, a micron. Oh well. Interesting textures, anyway. Well, I think a lot of I agree. Eric Larson has a lot of Kirby. I think it is secondhand from Walt, though. I think that's his primary influence. Yeah, you know, I like Scott Williams. Like it's a nice look. It is kind of fucking boring, but you know. It did go away eventually too. So it's like, okay, well, like it's of a specific time. You know? Yep, get back here. This is apparently how you do a fold in a cape. Why not? It just becomes like a ridge. Okay, it's a weird take on cloth, but yeah, why not? Hey, Rain, how's it going, man? Yeah, no, he already popped in and out. Sometimes. I mean, sometimes he sticks around for the whole thing. It feels unpredictable to me, but then I don't keep track of Sundays versus Wednesdays. All I know for sure is I don't have to hang around for 4 hours on this one. Random art lesson during some time off it. Now for just a variety of test yourself. Okay. Interesting. I can't imagine that was aimed at Scott Williams, but it's the kind of thing that Scott Williams maybe could benefit from. Then again, I mean, you know, at the same time, when you get to be like at the peak of your profession by doing the same thing over and over again, like, you know, try telling the guy, hey, you should probably change that, eh? It's why I understand why Liefeld doesn't change things. You know, I think he should. Like, he should try to be a better artist than he is. But, like, what's my argument for that, you know? It's like, you'll be able to draw things in perspective. It's like, okay, will that get me paid more? It's like, oh, hell no. It might actually get you paid less. Because the Liefeld fans might decide that you've turned on them. I think I've seen a little bit of those clips. Where Neil Diamond, Neil Adams was giving instructions on stuff where he's like how lightly you hold on to your pencil and you draw with your shoulder. Sometimes I remember, not very often though. Okay, Robo. Always going back to how far? You know? Like if we're going back to 2012, I might agree. I'd have to see who was lined up to draw that Brigade Kickstarter that got it, you know, that never made it. Well, you know, it got funded, but never got produced anyway. I think he does sometimes. The best thing I think you can say about Liefeld is that once he's decided on a creator, usually he keeps his nose out of it. He's learned that much. I think he mostly learned it from working with Joe Casey and fucking that whole thing up. I mean, backers still haven't got, like, I think the odd backer has gone it, but like, there's been no concerted effort, I don't think, to reach out to the old backers. Okay, we got to figure out how to do this hammer thing. I got paper somewhere. Hang on. Oh, it's in my room. Okay, hang on a moment. Hey, Chris, how's it going? Oh, thanks, man. I appreciate it. So we want that to go over here, theoretically, I think. Unless we want to try and... like that. Maybe. Maybe more like that. Hey, okay, how you doing, buddy? So we got, that is the thing. Then we need a central, like, cylinder here. Where it's almost like a fucking funhouse mallet. Let me pull up a shot of it here. Okay, we need a little less. We don't need this much bell to it. So let's use that. That does seem rather large, but I don't know if that's right or not. The Mario hammer. And we're going to need to put some extra paper on top of that. What does the end look like? I should check that too. Does it have like a... It does have a strap on it. I'm going to have to tape something on top of that too. So that's there, and then around there-ish, maybe. Yeah, about the size of the building. So this is probably too large, right? So maybe more like that. Oh yeah, it looks a little better, honestly. That was kind of what I was noting. I'd say I think that's about that size. See ya. Tiny little eraser. Yeah, I think it looks pretty good. Oh, that was you they were talking to. Okay. I wasn't for sure. I saw Brain bring it up there. I didn't hear much about the earthquake. Sorry, man. Glad you're okay anyway. This would be the quake in Colombia. How big was that? Oh, Jesus. I honestly, I didn't hear anything about it. 7.4. Fuck's sake. Okay. Glad you are both okay and fine. The Venezuela one. I assume Robo was talking about the original Mario Gully series. I don't think the Eric Larson one's gonna be worth all that much. I think I've looked at it before and was like, hey, maybe that's the interesting. And then you look at it and you're like, oh no, maybe not. 110, 142, and that's it for what's available. Okay, yeah, no, I'm good. Ugh. Yeah, I mean the Eric Larson one, I'm pretty sure you can get a hold of. The Image series, yeah, $16, which is still more than I'd be comfortable paying for that, I think. Yeah, where I am, we get earthquakes every couple of years. They're always of the small variety, though. It is still kind of freaky when a slightly larger one happens, like a 5 or something. So I mean, like 7 would be a bit. I've thought about it. I think I have to declare my, declare actual business first, but. In order to write off my comic purchases as business expenses. I think we should be getting close to that point. Well, hey, we already know that Liefeld can ink while driving, so I'm sure it wouldn't affect things one way or the other. Yeah, I think that's okay. Okay, in that clip, was he the one doing the driving? I assume not, right? And what do I do with these when they're finished? Well, I mean, depends. With the ones that people are buying the original, those will get mailed out to them. This guy, though, doesn't really need the original for anything. So, honestly, they just kind of go in a drawer. I think this is like the 5th or 6th one I've done for this guy, too. And it's like, okay, well, you know, those would be cool to look back on in a couple of years. He was balancing the board on his lap while somebody else was driving, though, right? That's the part I just want to clarify. Oh, there's some good stuff in it. I mean, it's everything that I've done pretty much got posted to Instagram, so there's not a whole lot I'm holding back there. The only stuff that doesn't make it there is the stuff that I don't think is good enough to make it there. Liefeld was driving himself. Fuck's sake. And he was inking, drinking, and driving. Holy fucking shit. Okay. Where's that shot of Beta Ray Bill go? I had that somewhere. No, not that one. A little bit of a squiggle on that one. Make himself look like, yeah. That doesn't mind endangering everybody around him. I was thinking of doing lightning. Shit, I kind of forgot about it for a bit. I just got into the hammer thing. Depend. I guess it depends which Stormbreaker we're talking about. We're talking about like the movie one does, right? And maybe some ones from later continuity, but oh, I don't know. Does the original have a axe on the other side? I'm looking at it now. It looks like more of a straight hammer. Oh, okay. There's some that have like half hammer, half axe, but it's hard to tell with the early ones. I think you might be right. Okay. I mean, while we've done one end, we could do this end as the axe end, right? That'd be pretty good for that. In which case, I don't think we're doing lightning. No, I was looking at it, and I was like, "That's just a straight hammer." And then I'm looking at it a little bit closer, and I'm like, "Wait, is it just a hammer?" It's tough with the angle that I'm looking at. It's not very clear just based off of the drawing. It's one of the early Walt drawings. What else we got in here for pictures? Not much at all. It looks like the latter-day stuff is largely axe and hammer anyway. But you're correct. I should know better at this time than to try and draw from memory. And a guy did say Stormbreaker, not Mjolnir, so. Yeah, you do that. Hey, MEP, how's it going? Do we bother doing like a spike in the middle here? Maybe. Some versions seem to. I think that's up to artistic interpretation. I don't think this one works too well with it, to be honest. Yeah, no, I do believe that was what OK was bringing up. Yeah. The less of this I can do, the better. So we should probably do till like here and until there. Okay, we'll have to finish that a little bit. That's not the worst thing. Yeah, that'll work, I think. I think I need some kind of curve for this. You know what I need actually is the template for different curves. Hang on a second. Let me see if I can find it here. Shit, where'd I put that thing? Is that it? That's it. I don't think I've left myself enough room for lightning, and honestly, at this point, it's like teetering on the edge of fucking up anyway. I'm just going to leave it with the blade, I think. Let's see here. That looks pretty close, but not quite. That one's not bad. Now we'll just do a little bit of white out up here. Yeah, most likely, fellas. How's it going, Rob? Good to see you, bud. How gorgeous would a what? I don't know how many fish you're gonna catch with that bait, man. Around there, and they'll blend it in. I think it looks about right. Where's some tape? Just for the short term here. I think we're just about done here, really. It is just regular copy paper, but since the guy doesn't really want the original, I figure it's probably okay. Well, no kidding, MEP. It sounds like you got to get very elaborate. It's tough being picky, man. Oh, now what do I do? Fuck, if I want to move this thing, I gotta move everything. Shit. This is the only thing holding them all together. Okay, you. Get up here. That moved a little bit. Fuck. You get fucking match up and shit. And fucking. Yeah. Add another piece of paper. I may have to do that at some point. We'll see. You. Okay, you get the. Where'd my very sharp blade go? I should probably know where that is. Fuck. Tell me I didn't just put it in the bottom here. Like along the gutter? That would be really fucking stupid. Oh, there it is. Okay, no, I put it in the right drawer. Okay, I just couldn't see it because of the light reflection. No, brain. I've seen my fill of that. Thank you. Okay, you were supposed to get away last time. This little piece of fucking paper. I can see you. I got my glasses on and everything. I appreciate you looking out for me, Brain. I don't know that I need your assistance in this case, though. But again, I appreciate that. I'm in your hearts there. That one. That's not helpful at all. Uh-oh, that's right where the edge of the Bristol board is. Careful, you. Okay. Oh shit, we gotta do one for the wrist thingy. That's at the bottom of the handle as well. You let go. All of it. Thank you, fucker. Holy shit, am I getting warm and doing this? Okay. That's fine. Doesn't matter. We don't need a lot. Just fucking tape something. God damn it. I have no idea how I'm going to scan this thing. There'll be a way. Life will find a way. Are you just looking for Rural 34 stuff, Roland? Because I did not intend for anybody to get stuck down that shit, you know? Kind of like that? Yeah, like that. Life will find a way. Well done. Hey Sony, how's it going? This is a commission for Beta Ray Bill. Well, sorry, a commission of Beta Ray Bill for another guy who's not Beta Ray Bill. That guy would just need a selfie. Ah, fuck's sake. Okay, so we're testing the etymological veracity of Rule 34, I suppose. Where's the O3 gone to? There we go. Hey, you know, I never asked you guys to accomplish the impossible. This isn't the Enterprise. Yeah, if not, grab a stylus. Yeah. Well, all you gotta do is acquire a copy of RoboCop Remake on, you know, On Blu-ray, probably. He's probably got, like, quality standards. Yeah. Okay, it's the strap isn't great, but it's way too thick. Everything has a gender bend. Oh shit. I haven't heard that rule. I get the impression MEP made up that rule. Try a little bit. Okay, you know what? I think I'm gonna grab a quick smoke. Rule number 63. Okay. So apparently less of a priority. Now, what is the bed mass on those rules? Like, are you supposed to rule 34 first and then rule 63? Is there an order of operations? Careful, don't smudge, please. Thank you. Oh my God. Yeah. All right, I think we're going to call that pretty much done. I'm sure people have thought of it before now. Like, somebody must have thought of it and just assumed they didn't find the right rabbit hole, right? Now what do I do for the after? Because this is after somebody. The thing is, it appears to be in potentially Cantonese. Let's see here. I have no idea. That could be Japanese. That could be Korean. Who knows? I could try and fake it. Poor Bill is nobody's hear me out. I know, right? I'm pretty sure I could do this. Here, I can zoom in on it. That is one of the benefits. It looks like he kind of tossed it off too. So I mean, I feel like there's. Well, here, let's try this. Worst comes to worst, I can white it out, right? And this is only embarrassing if anybody looks at this after the fact, which nobody ever does. Okay, so let's see. That's like that. We're going to try and do this exactly. Kind of like that. I'm gonna learn fucking some kind of language here just so I can learn how to attribute this properly. 2, 3. Two in the middle, 2 in the middle. Kind of like that. I think that's about right. Okay. That was Japanese? Okay, good to know. So hopefully I didn't mangle that too much. All right. I'm going to go grab a smoke now because I'm fucking sweating. Potentially. I have no idea how these languages work. I know how to write after. Everything else is kind of guessing, including the initials. All right. Are we good? Yeah. Shebangs. Almost certainly. All right. I shall be back momentarily. Okay, good. It's only the beginning of Rocky Like a Hurricane. I know, man. Canadians and their smokes, right? That's where all the smoke's coming from. Okay, so that we can set aside. And we'll see if that works out okay for the guy. If not, oh well. Maybe we'll try something else someday. Hey, Comic King, how you doing, man? Might as well get back to this thing. Good stuff, man. I'm noticing the Popo's getting way too buff in this sequence. We're going to have to lessen it at some point. Sorry, okay. Like, he's meant to be, you know, a street-level Punisher type. You don't necessarily need him looking like a bodybuilder all the time. Like, how's he going to get his arms in his sleeves when the sleeves come back? That's the sleeves problem. Very nice. Met Michael Sweet from Striper twice. Okay. Second to show off my Striper collection. I couldn't name a single Striper song. I'm sorry, man. Oh, you couldn't. Oh, that's a shame, man. Sorry. He didn't show. That ain't right. That was the experience I had at the very few cons I did. I think I made like like we weren't ready to go at all. That was our first try. We were like 17. I probably made like $20 and spent 50. Those are mini comics though, so maybe a little more understand. I don't know. That should not be there. That should be like there. You meant Rex Kwon Do. I mean, Dietrich Bader? Or was it just a dude dressed as Rex Kwon Do? I guess either one is like pretty good. Dietrich Bader seems like an awesome guy. McFarlane Way. Oh, okay, okay. There is a difference in that. Art Adams. Art Adams was there, right? Good shit. Did you have 12 grand on hand to get a commission off him? Or whatever it is? And funny you should ask. Okay, he is. He's the master of Rex Kwon Do. I get what you didn't have to. Oh, that's a shame, man. I don't know who has the money for a commission from Art Adams, to be fair, but it sure as shit ain't me, I can tell you that. He is, in fact, master. Yes, indeed. I like how you got to be specific about which Toxie. Just in case we get confused, you know? Oh, was there a character name? Okay, fair enough. I wasn't aware. I have not seen any Toxie after Toxie 1. And even that was under slight duress. Nice. You know what you should have done? You should have got him. If I knew Carl Kessel was going to be at a convention near me, I'd probably bring my Hawk and Dove miniseries and ask him to sign them to Rob. See how well that goes. I'm sure that would be fine. And I do love that whole thing. That's like one of my favorite things Dietrich Bader's done. Is the tell you exactly what I do, man. Two chicks at the same time. It's the complete lack of like the complete poker face after that. Just like we are deadly serious now. It's like now we're talking about the shit that matters. All right. Yeah, Ralph Macchio is not one I would, unless we're talking about. Are we talking about ex-editor Ralph Macchio, and then you bring a copy of Karate Kid? I assume he's gotten that a fair bit over the years, if that's the case. That arm is a mess. Holy shit. Yeah, what does he say to that? It's like, no. No. No, man. No, I believe you get your ass kicked for saying something like that. Just like increasing levels of indignation. It's great. There you go. Now we're thinking. Oh, are we still uploading? Fuck, I guess not, eh? Well, I haven't done much in terms of lighting on the actual person, so maybe we can still uplight a little bit. And maybe lessen the impact on this out of proportion arm. Holy crap. I think this is the new combo too, and I'm getting nothing out of it. One of these days, I'm eventually gonna have to get new combos again, and it's just gonna be mind blowing how well the fucking things work. Yeah, I don't know if it's the tip or what it is. I'm pretty sure what it is that these combos are like 3 years old. I bought a pack of 50 way back when, and I was like, man, those last me for years, and it seemed like a great purchase. It didn't occur to me that they might dry out in the meantime, when it seems like that's kind of what happened. You know, the first little while was great. Like first year, it's like just constant combos at hand is awesome. Now it's just like, okay, who knows what I'm gonna get out of this thing. All they having was the end. Wow. One vendor right next to me selling their TMNT art got recognized by the editor of IDW. Oh, hey, okay. That's cool. Good for him. It's nice to see that the convention connection still works. I don't think it's quite the way it used to, but you know. That's how it goes, right? There is like every once in a while there is the thing where it's like, man, at 24 I kind of gave up seriously trying to get better at drawing. Like, you know where you'd be if you didn't do that? You might be drawing comics. So of course you might also not be. Popo with actual shading usually has actual shading of some kind. It's just not in relation to anything around him. And that's going to be the case here, too. Well, okay, maybe it's like 50-50. You know, a lot of the time, I try to get some kind of shading on him. Popo is shading, exactly. Disco is life. Just all the references and quotes tonight. Yes, Tony, that is the passion. I remember. I guess we're shading these pretend muscles, right? That's like the point. We gotta do that shit. I guess, right? Distrucity is like the 1990s version of Rule of Cool, I feel like. Somehow the entire Distrucity comic got a pack for 40. Oh, that's a shame. I would have been all over that. I do have issues 1 and 2 now, I mean, but still. Getting issue 4 by itself would undoubtedly cost more than 40, so it would be worth it. Did it have the Christmas special as well? That's a good question. And did it include an explanation for what the point of the Christmas special was? Maybe more importantly. You know, like, why was that in there? That kind of thing. Why did he think a Christmas special would be a good idea? That's so fucking weird. The point is, oh, that is fair. That is fair. I know what I was thinking. I lost my head for a second. I'm sorry, guys. I want like a war horn here, but I don't think I'd be able to really get it in there. You know what? That sounds a bit more likely. he was watching TV and Santa, and he just went, "Hulk Hogan!" That was weird not being able to get that loud. I think, well, to get that high. I think I would have had to gotten really loud to try. Give it a, oh, yeah, no, I can't do it, man. Don't even produce a noise when I try to get to that register. Oh, come on. At least produce a fucking line. Nothing. Garbage. Useless. What else we got? I got more of them. Let's try a different one. Most of them are sealed. You'd think that would keep them dry, but no, apparently not. Like they're double sealed too. Doesn't seem to matter. Not after 3 years, anyway. Oh, that's a black one. Shit. I wasn't intending to do that. Fuck. I already have 2 black ones out. Black ones are the soft tips, which I have in very limited supply. Didn't realize that was what I was picking up. Okay, well now we know which one's the good one of those at least. Okay. So, where's more of the 50 pack? Next bunch. Those look blue. Okay. How the hell do you open this thing? From the side? Did Guy Gardner go through a distrucity phase? Was he all about, like, establishing a truce between his destiny and his truth? Oh, there was Guy Gardner Warrior. I do remember that. Did he wear face paint? Oh, Jesus Christ, man! They really went for it there, eh? I don't know how visible it was, but when I did Warrior number 1, I made sure to sync up the load the spaceship with the rocket fuel with him talking when I said it. It wasn't quite exact because we were speaking at slightly different paces, but it was pretty close. It was pretty good. He was a little folked, wasn't he? Folked was a short form Ultimate Warrior tried to establish for Focused. That was in Warrior number 1. And I guess he thought he was so popular that he could just say folked and get people to go along with it. What do you mean it didn't come across that way? What other way would it possibly come across? It was hard not overusing folked in that review. Like, I think I used it like twice after that. And it's like, okay, well, any more than that, and that's going to be too much. It's not going to be funny anymore. We take that kind of shit seriously around here, you know? Is anyone in Blood Force ever going to say folked? No, I don't think so. It's a 1992 book, man. It predates folked. Thankfully, also predates politics being a part of comics. It is a little folked, I'll grant you that. There's trade-offs, you know? Will there be any diversity in spirit? I will say that. But I don't think I could outright reference it because I would literally just be speaking to like 10 people, you know? And those 10 people are special, no doubt. Whatever definition you want to give to special. Absolutely. Oh, shit. That is all that matters. Absolutely. Definitely not what I think of you guys. Not that wouldn't matter even a little bit. Exactly. That's okay. I'm sure Monty knows how special he is. If not, we can let him know next time. Just make sure to put the ellipses in before you say special. You know? It's like, Monty, you know you're special, right? And no, not a 3-hour stream. We're going for like another 15 minutes or so, maybe. I'm keeping an eye on the clock. Oh, fair enough, fair enough. And I mean, every Sunday is it's usually 3.5, 4 hours. Used to go 5, and then realized I felt like shit after every single time I went 5. So it's like maybe we should do it a little bit shorter. I'm glad you're having a good time, man. I am too. Got a lot of people taking part today. It's good shit. I appreciate you understanding, Brain. Already feels like it's drying out. Sure, we'll keep it like that. Why not? I like how the collar has gotten like straight up Doctor Strange here. And his partner Crumb was like, if Jim Lee recognized me, I'd be freaking out too. I was like, I'd be the exact opposite, I'd be skeptical. That doesn't make a whole lot of sense. I feel like I'm reading that wrong. This is the guy who worked for IDW, right? Did he not did he just assume that the guy was Jim Lee? Did I read? Is that how I should be reading that? Jim Lee was here. Oh, okay. I missed that part. Fuck, man. Yeah, I mean, that's... That was a part of the story. I'm glad I'm up to date on that now. Well, yeah, I would. If Jim Lee was at a con and I was at that con, I'd be like, well, that's nice. I'm never going to meet him. Doesn't matter if I want to get in line. It's just not going to happen, you know? That's fair. I never met Stan, so I mean, you're definitely one up on me. Best I ever managed was John Buscema, and that was before I had any idea who John Buscema was. Apart from Dave Sim, I've met him several times, and at least I knew who he was when I met him. I mean, you don't go and meet Dave Sim and be like, "Hey, who are you?" That seems a little bit unlikely. That is crazy how like every Lee is related, right? They try to pretend like they're not, but you know, like we know, we know. Hey man, if somebody had proposed to Bruce Lee that he should make a comic, like a kung fu comic starring himself, I think he would have got behind that. He was all about the self promotion too. But yeah, no, I did the my weekly updates today. I was talking about that and that. How I've met Dave Sim 3 times, and that's the only person I've gone to a store signing for. And they were all like some level of awkward, at least a little. Although he's a very good signing guest. Or yeah, guest appearer guy, you know. Oh fuck, not when I was there for sure. I didn't get into Cerebus until like 1995, I think, 94, somewhere around there. Denny was long out of the picture by then. In fact, I think most of the time when I saw him, he was into his celibacy phase. Which I get the impression he's still in, but you know. Ever get starstruck by anybody? No. No, I don't think so. Dave was very good at making like just like making you feel at ease. It's like oh yeah, he's a person. He's a pretty funny person. But that's it. Like I've known guys like that. The only other guys I've met, I didn't know who John Buscema was, like I said. I met Dale Keown. Didn't feel particularly starstruck, mostly because he was very obviously hungover and was like an hour and a half late. And met Wills, and Wills looked very uncomfortable. So it's just like, oh, okay, hey, nice to meet you, man. I like how you draw. Thank you for signing my things. I'm about and gone. Bye. Yeah, no, I think he was drunk. He might have been drunk at the time. I'm pretty sure he was drunk the night before. Him and Brian Holguin, I think. Whoever his writer was. They were both there, and they both looked like roadies for Guns N' Roses. I don't think that's something he likes to do very often. I mean, hey. As long as he's not hurting anybody else, it's like, okay. You do you, man. And I think that's pretty much it for people I've met. Like in any kind of media, it's all been comic artists, and it's all guys who I'm like, yeah, no, it's not my favorite guy, but you know, I like him for sure. Wills wasn't my favorite at the time. He's a lot closer to being my favorite image guy these days, but I still wouldn't be, I don't think, starstruck by the guy. Just because, you know, he's just a guy who draws sometimes, you know? Silvestri might be a little bit different. I feel like Art Adams or Walt Simonson would have kind of a similar vibe where it'd just be like, you'd be nervous, but it wouldn't be like, oh my God, oh my God. It'd just be like, I don't want to look stupid in front of Walter Art. Yeah. No, I can't imagine a comic artist where it'd be like, you know, keep me upright or anything. That's cool. Getting a Charles Vest sketch? That'd be dope. That's a guy who can come up with a fucking image. Oh, and you were saying, like, you bought every, like, Charles Vest cover, right? Right, Brain? Oh, that's awesome. If you got Walt to sign RVT, that's dope. I still got to work on getting that supercut together. All right, I think it might be about time to wrap it up. Got some editing to do tonight. Not as much as usual, thankfully. I was able to jump ahead a little bit on the schedule. Claremont's also a regular. That's cool. I think he'd be fun to like talk to, or you know, listen to talk. I think that would probably be more likely. But that's fine. When's the Nash review? I don't know. I mean, I have it now, so it's always a looming threat, you know. when I feel like views have stabilized a little bit, then they'll then they'll come out. I don't know. I feel like they're very up and down right now, so I don't know. We'll see. Shouldn't be too long. Let's say that. Well, like maybe sometime this year. Yeah, that might be a little bit long then. All right. I'm going to take off now. Thanks for stopping in, guys. It's been a good time. You guys enjoy the rest of your week, and I'll see you on Sunday, all right? All right. Peace out, guys.